You know, baby.
If you want someone to play with, go and find yourself a toy. Baby, my time is too expensive, and I'm not your little boy. If you are serious, don't play with my heart, makes me furious. But if you want me to love you, baby, I will. Baby, I will. Tell it like it is. Don't be ashamed, let your conscience be your guide. No, I know deep down inside I believe you love me, so forget your foolish pride. Don't lie to me. Life's too short to have sorrows. You're here today, gone tomorrow. You might as well get what you want. So go on and live. Go on and live. Tell it like it is. Don't be ashamed, let your conscience be your guide. No, I know deep down inside I believe you love me, so forget your foolish pride. Don't lie to me. If you are serious, don't play with my heart, makes me furious. But if you want me to love you, baby, I will. Baby, I will. Tell it like it is. Don't be ashamed, let your conscience be your guide. No, I know deep down inside I believe you love me, so forget your foolish pride. Don't lie to me. Tell it like it is. Don't be ashamed, let your conscience be your guide. No, I know deep down inside I believe you love me, so forget your foolish pride. Don't lie to me. Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. Don't lie to me. Tell it like it is.
Tell it like it is. And I'm gonna borrow my friend. The first time I saw it, I thought it was a mistake, but I realized it's a new thing. So great night to each and every one locked in right now, borrowing that from Fab Lee. And I see Fab Lee's locked in. Also, I see Gloria is locked in, and I want to say thank you guys for, or should I say girls, for being here this evening. And later on, I know that more persons will be joining us, so I have another song to play, but in the meantime, let me just introduce the topic. We're looking at unmarried and celibate. The Brothers of the Church speaks up. So that's what we're looking at this evening, unmarried and of course being celibate. All right, one more song and then we go into the show.
You're listening to DP.
If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? If a single were my trade, would you still find me? you my onlyness. Come give me your tomorrow. If I work my hands in would you still find me? Answer me, baby, I would, 'cause I still love you.
John would say,
For a miller, and the mill should grind me. You miss your lover, man. Your soft shoe shine.
can you imagine you have your good boyfriend and him just get up and say, hey, babe, I think I'm gonna go celibate. What would you do? No, that is a question. That is a big question, may I ask you. If you have your boyfriend, everything nice, everything alright, and him just get up one day and say, babe, you want Gloria, you want Fab, I think I'm gonna go celibate. What would you do? That's my question to you.
Work my hands in would you still love me? Answer me, baby, I would, 'cause I still love you. See my love, true loneliness. See my love, true sorrow. I'm giving you my onlyness. Come give me your tomorrow. If I work my hands in would you still love me? Answer me, baby, please, 'cause I still love you. If I were a miller, and the mill should grind me, would you miss your lover, man? Your soft shoe shine.
Good evening, Sherry. Oh, if me are there, right? I'm just get up out of the blue. Everything nice, you know, Sherry. I'm just get up out of the blue and say, Sherry, I'm gonna go celibate. What would you do? Hey Tracy, good evening, welcome to the show. Or should I say welcome back? Let me welcome Miss Bailey. Thanks for accepting my invitation, my special invitation. I wouldn't mind having you as guest, you know. Can I call you on Messenger and chat about what we're talking about this evening? Just in case you're wondering, those of you just logging on, just getting on the show, on the live. This article was published in the Gleaner, July 21. Unmarried and celibate, the brothers of the church speaks up. So the brother says something about good in bed, and my friend, my dear friendly Felicia, posted last night, and I say yes, that's my topic for tomorrow night. He says, so hold on, I get it. Celibate and good in bed, like I don't get it. So of course I had to pull her leg like I normally do. Conversational wise, hello people, take on the mind out of the guts. And we had a discussion running even over today, right? As fellas are like, no, married, not married, unmarried, celibate, good in bed, no, that no. So we're gonna find out what the brothers are saying, and of course it's a two-part. Well, it's more than one part because this is part one. So I could look out for it now depending on what go on. But let me tell you now, it is customary that I normally don't even read the story. Did I read it last night? I think we did read part, forget exactly what was said, because I start commenting. Let me confess, Felisa, I started commenting without even reading the story. So but then I forgot to dig it up and things. So I think I have a little understanding of what the story is saying. Like normally I would just leave it, but the question I'm asking now, though, you guys can start answering. If you have your spouse and your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and them just get up one day and say, hey Chevy, welcome, and him just get up one day and say, babes, I think I'm gonna go celibate. What would you do? And of course, when we talk about celibate, we're talking about abstaining from sex, right? And I don't know, maybe I should get one pastor to know if that means all kind of sex, because I look it up on my dictionary on my phone, and it says celibate, noun, one, a person who abstain from sexual relations. Two, a person who remains unmarried, especially for religious reasons, and they have adjective and whatever. So I don't know, because you have people who they're not having intercourse. Let me just leave it at that. But they're doing other sexual stuff. So I don't know, but my intercourse me I talk about. So if your spouse just get up one day and say, "Here, I don't want no more, I don't want none. Me good, me alright. Me I go just not do nothing." Like, what would you do? So Fably say, what did Fably say? Fably say, honestly, I don't know. So I'm asking you, ladies. Sherry, may ask you. Jody, and welcome to the show. I'm asking you to Sherry. May ask you already. How much time I call Sherry name? Tracia, Felicia, Chevy, Cyprian, and of course, big up my brethren Malvi in the house. So, what would you do? And you can start answering. My numbers are on the screen. You can call me. And unlike the big radio station that tell you that you cannot call the WhatsApp, they man little bit of show, you can call me WhatsApp 614-373-7350. That's 614-373-7350. Or if you're in America and you want to call me straight, that number is 614-602-2962. 614-602-2962. And those numbers are my basically personal number. I have them on me all the time. So for whatever reason you want to reach out to me, if you have an story idea, topic idea, and you have a topic and you want me to discuss it, you can just text me, call me, whatever you want to do. All right, so that's what we're looking at. And like me say, every now and then me I go glimpse to see if anybody answer the question. The question is, if your partner just get up one day and say, I am going to go celibate, what would you do? That is the question. Kaylor, welcome to the show. Javan, welcome. So here goes the story. And of course, when I'm on a plagiarism nothing, when I plagiarize nothing, so let me give the credit to the Gleaner. And it's their story. And this was published on Saturday, July 21, 2018. Entitled Unmarried and Celibate. The Brothers of the Church Speak Up. And this is part 1. So here goes. I would like you to be free from concern. An unmarried man is concerned about the Lord's affairs, how he can please the Lord. But a married man is concerned about the affairs of this world, how he can please his wife, and his interests are divided. An unmarried woman or virgin is concerned about the Lord's affair. Her aim is to be devoted to the Lord in both body and spirit. But a married woman is concerned about the affairs of this world, how she can please her husband. I am saying this for your own good, not to restrict you, but that you may live in the right way, in undivided devotion to the Lord. 1 Corinthians 7:32-35. And I'm going to read it again. Camino says some people just come on. So yeah, first time I start my show from the Bible. And you see, I'm going to jump right into it and say these like Bible verses like these and some teaching from some churches is why some people say, well, I know the Christianity thing enough for me. Because when Paul I go tell you, say, yo, it better if you remain unmarried. It's better for you. Like, seriously? To me, I always say this. This contradict Genesis 4 verse 1 that say, for this cause a man must, no, not Genesis 4, that Genesis 2, somewhere in there. For this cause a man must leave his mother and father and cleave to his wife. No, to me, that was God talking, God speaking, God whatever. But Paul now, come now and telling us that, listen, brethren, it better if you're not married, you know. It better if you don't married. And you have churches that preach this even to their young people and kind of get it, drive it in them head. So you have some young people, them in them 20s, close to 30s, and you know them hold on to this verse, and then they must say, God, you know, I'm not even gonna pray for a husband or a wife because you say it's better. But to me, God never said that. You know what I say? And then make it seem as if marriage is this horrible kind of something. But the people them actually get into relationship. I mean, there's an argument to do. Because if you're there with somebody and you do everything when married people do, might as well get married. That is how I see it. You know, it's not a good excuse to say, but that there's no but to it. So if you decide that, listen, no relationship, and this is what me even said too. When you hear me talk about it over and over. Me think the people must say them don't want to pit them not have sex either. Yeah, me know me sound dumb and stupid and all of the whatever you want to use to describe me. But God intended sex for married people. And part of sex is to procreate. So why you want to enjoy? To me, that is like, alright, I was going to go extremely graphic a while ago, but let me not. The time's still early, 11 minutes going up to 9 in Jamaica, 11 minutes going up to 10 Eastern time zone. But me did I go say, I would have like, unosito. This is why I not really like, certain kind of pornographic kind of material. Because I don't get the point of you're doing something, you're doing it, and then you pull out to spew it, which even the Bible talk about that. Say enough to make your see it touch the ground. Yeah. So I say I never ever get that part where you're doing it, and then you just stop doing it to that don't make no sense to me. So let me say welcome again to those of you just joining us. What we're looking at this evening is celibacy, or men in the church speaking up on the whole thing of being celibate, unmarried, not have no sex. I think that some of them are like doing. I don't know. Not giving away too much of my kind of thing, but I think so some of my people are in a church and I say yeah, them now do nothing. I don't believe. I don't believe. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I go. Gloria say, if and when I get to that bridge, I will. No, but so treat it like it's a hypothetical question in Gloria. If you had a man and the man get up and say, listen, or I shouldn't read it that way then, or should I read it say, when your person said to you, say, me want to stop, then you answer no. Whichever way it is, just think of it like it's a hypothetical question. If your person said to you, okay, I want to stop having sex, like what would you do? Chevy said, I definitely can't work with that, so some decision have to go take place. Felicia says he is trying to do what the Bible says, so it's at least worth a try. Hey Merlene, big up Lisa for me. Pat in the building. Hey Pat, how are you doing? And I see Hillary here saying amen. So welcome guys. Invite people if you think they should watch the show tonight. Hey Georgia, welcome to you. So the question is for those of you just joining. If your partner said to you, your man said to you, say, Ewa, I am going celibate, what would you do? That's the question. So we start again. I would like you to be free from concern. An unmarried man is concerned about the Lord's affair, how he can please the Lord, but a married man is concerned about the affairs of the world, how he can please his wife, and his interests are divided. An unmarried woman or virgin is concerned about the Lord's affairs. Her aim is to be devoted to the Lord in both body and spirit, but a married woman is concerned about the affairs of this world, how she can please her husband. I am saying this for your own good, not to restrict you, but that you may live in a right way in undivided devotion to the Lord. 1 Corinthians 7:32-35. And of course, this was written by Paul, and Paul had that gift of celibacy. Right? That is what I learned growing up in a church. Paul, me, one next way if I say it, him never have no nature. Like, that I only way me can say I have a gift for celibacy. Yeah, because we're all sexual beings. We're created that way. So I don't know what did happen to Paul, why. I don't know, maybe he fell off his horse, and notice I said horse one day, and maybe in that experience that is, yeah. So Paul thing was like, and this is why I say you can't make people life, dictate to you their lifestyle, what you supposed to do, what works for you. Because again, let me reiterate, he had a gift, the gift of celibacy. So he did well, as according to the Bible, couldn't care less. But that happened. So his interpretation is, listen, if you get married, then you're not gonna be so devoted to the church. You're gonna be devoted to your husband and your family, which that is what a good wife does, right? Take care of your husband. But this pleasing thing, please her husband. How many women really trying to please them husband these days? Like, Seriously, I'm just asking. I don't know. So, Manchester, Jamaica. For the next few weeks, we will get a front row seat into the lives of young evangelists and preachers who are unmarried and who are refraining from any form of sexual exploration as biblical instructed. It is no easy feat, but they will explain how they cope daily in a world where immorality is justified and their support may be limited. So they're saying right now is anything goes, you can do whatever you want whenever you want to do it. You're free to do it, and stuff. So meet, how do you pronounce this now? Silburn Reed, a born and bred Seventh-day Adventist who knows all too well the luring abilities of the Lord but is pushing through as a man of God. Quote, I got baptized at the tender age of 8, and by then I understood enough to love Jesus and accept that when he comes, I want to go with him. The fact that I have been in church all my life, all my sinning took place while I was in church. This happened basically for almost all my high school years until I got to a point where I felt I had done enough sinning. I tried almost everything I wanted to do when I was young, but I got to the place where I turned right back to Jesus because I knew it's the best thing. End of quote. Reed said that it took 5 years of prayer and fasting for his spiritual renewal. And even up to this day, his praying regime is very intense, lest he falters. The young preacher told the Family and Religion that he has been out of a relationship for the past 4 years, not because he wants to remain single, but because he, quote, wants a wife for life, not a girlfriend for a moment, end of quote. Quote, I have created a realistic list in my mind of the qualities I want my girl to have. And if after dating I don't see them coming out, I just end it and move on. And I think that is the line that Felisa had a problem with, because he must say, hello, he must go date, he must have bliss where he must look for. And once he don't see them things coming out, then he must go end it. So, let me read further and you'll get the point. Most males, I just move on. Most males may not agree with my politic because in their minds, even if she's not the one, I can still keep her to get the package. However, I was able to grow and still continue to grow beyond the childish ideology of wanting to go in a female's garage without being willing to make a commitment to live in the house. So if I start dating a female and she doesn't have a personal relationship with God and I am not attracted to her more than what I can physically see, then I know that woman is not for me, end of quote. And this is the detailed list. When asked what was on the specific list, Reed was very detailed. I asked God, quote, I asked God first for a woman who can pray. I want her to love ministry, not because I do, but because she has a genuine love to see people get saved into the kingdom. And I want her to know God for herself, having her own personal relationship with him, end of quote. If you thought the list ended, there is more, much more. Quote, now, on paper, this might look like a super spiritual woman like Ellen White, and persons who know of Ellen White, she's some big person in the Seventh-day Adventist, that I am asking for. Nope, not at all, because I also want a woman who is unconventional, is from the West Indies, or has a West Indian background, believes in Genesis 1:28, and they have that in parentheses, be fruitful and multiply, solving solving and playful. Loves to travel and do new things. Is strong to let me know when I am going down the wrong path. Loves football or lets me watch it in peace. Can handle things in the kitchen and the bedroom. Is ambitious, virtuous, and humble, and beautiful in all forms, especially on the inside. End of quote. But is the very long list a reason Reed could be single? Could a woman possessing these qualities be a figment of his imagination? To this, Reed stated that he is waiting patiently for God to provide the one and will continue to remain true to the vows he made with God and himself to stay circumspect. Next week, we conclude Reed's story and hear about his coping method, Netflix and nobody, block and delete, and how to avoid masturbation. Going to be good because somebody asked me on Sunday, I think it was, when I put out that I want some ideas of what people want me to talk about, which I think them did misunderstood me. I said, but I'm going to use it for my favor because I actually just throw that out there and I wanted something to just go live on, but somebody send me something and a lot of inputs, and that was one of them. They're asking to discuss something about masturbation, so I think I will be looking at that. So I'm scrolling here because me know me see whole lot more comments, but I think that was on the Facebook itself. So I'm going to read the two that I see here, and of course people remember that you can pitch in at any time. You can say your 2 cents at any point. You can call my numbers. So you can have my number any old time. Hey, Miss Campbell, how you doing? You don't have to be. Jamie, big up yourself. Nadine Queen, welcome back. Shamaya, Paul, big up yourself. J Lions, big up yourself. Hey Lion Clark, big up yourself. Rashard. Alright, so me still ask a question for those of you who may be tuning late. I'm asking, if your partner decide that they're going to go celibate, like what would you do if them just get up one day? Or right now tonight, them just lay down, you go so boom, you shower up and everything, go in a bed, and them say, I think I'm gonna go celibate. What would you do? Andre say, wow, awesome, Courtney. To hell with women, God is enough. And I can just detect the sarcasm, right? Stevie Faye say,
you know, baby, if you want someone to play with, go and find yourself a toy.
No, but I must play the man who don't play with you, don't.
It's too expensive, and I'm not your little boy.
But on a serious note, what do you think about his list? As the Gleaner was suggesting, maybe that's the reason why he's damn single. And I see people do that all the time, you know. We want all that we don't have.
Play with my heart.
So like you say a poor man, poor like me don't know if it's him about, oh, any woman be date have something. Like, hello.
For me to love you, baby, I will. Baby, I will. Tell it like it is. Don't be ashamed. Let your conscience be your guide. No, I know deep down inside I believe you love me, so forget your foolish pride. Don't lie to me. Life's too short to have sorrows. You're here today, gone tomorrow. You might as well get what you want. So go on and live. Go on and live. Tell it like it is. Don't be ashamed, let your conscience be your guide. No, I know deep down inside I believe you love me, so forget your foolish pride. Don't lie to me. If you are serious, don't play with my heart, makes me furious. But if you want me to love you, baby I will, baby I will. Tell it like it is. Don't be ashamed, let your conscience be your guide. No, I know deep down inside I believe you love me, so forget your foolish pride. Don't lie to me, tell it like it is. Don't be ashamed, let your conscience be your guide. No, I know deep down inside.
Pat said, good luck to him with that one.
Get your foolish pride.
See, you know what that mean? What Maca Diamond say?
Don't lie to me, tell it like it is.
So Pat, would you prefer cheat on him? Would that be cheating though? Yes. Would you prefer cheat on him or break up? What would you do? And that would mean you answer one question, 10 more ago come. I'm sorry. But at least that sounds like a very realistic answer to me. I'd say good luck to him with that one. Kimmy baby, answer me man. What would you do if your partner say, listen, I don't want no more. My next tune I may feature for the night. Hold on. Before I play that though, I saw something in the Gleaner. Let me just share a bit of information because I don't know, we're not just talking about sex alone on the show. I think it's very important for people to hear and understand for themselves. So I heard it reported on this RJR, in the RJR news, and then I saw a post, and if my mind tell me, I don't know, I'm not really mess around politics and something, I don't it. But if my mind tell me if I mention it, then I am going to go there. So this is what is published. User fees for health facilities to go up August 1. And here it goes. Persons with health insurance, non-residents, and private patients will pay more to access service at the public health facilities starting August 1. So again, let me define. Persons with health insurance. So that means if you have health insurance where you either your job pay or you're paying it personally, you're going to, well, year one. So health insurance, non-resident, so you don't live in Jamaica, and that didn't say whether you're from Jamaica. You don't live in Jamaica. And the private patients, so if you have your private doctor, then you always go, but your doctor decide that you need to go to the hospital, will pay more to access services at the public health facilities starting August 1. The Ministry of Health is advising that the cost of registration when visiting a medical facility will move from $1,500 to $3,000, and it will cost $7,500 up from $3,500 to visit specialty clinics. So if you need to find one, I'm calling people know, like when we know, to urologist or something like that, then you're going to need to spend some extra. There is also an increase in the fees for food handlers permits, up from $500 to $1,000. The ministry says the full schedule of increase are contained in the National Health Service Fees Amendment Regulation 2016, which can be accessed through the government printing office. It's for regional health authorities and local public hospital. It points out that the increase were previously approved by the cabinet and gazetted in regulations. Jamaicans who do not fall in any of the above mentioned categories, this is public patients without health insurance will continue to access the public health service without charge, in keeping with the abolishing of our user fees public health facilities that took effect 2008. Alright, so as me said, later on, if my mother take me, then I will tell you exactly why I'm read that. But for now, we're still looking at young men in church who are celibate and unmarried, and we should have said that first. Unmarried and celibate. They're not celibate and yeah. So Fab say, break up if you can't handle it. Okay, but what if, say, I have kids and because what I'm really getting at, Fab, and I don't see Nikki, I don't know Nikki there, but one night, I don't remember when it was. I feel like it was last year, January. Like, me did really just start do the show live, and I was taken aback because that night I got a rude awakening. Females were saying that, listen, DP, listen to me. You see this thing where they have it, if you say women no want sex as much as men want it, is lie. Lie them telling. It's just that women have the built-in capacity to camouflage it more. You don't find, well, I should say back in the days, because now me see people just dash out anything now and dash out on Facebook. Yo, me lonely, me alone on my bed tonight, nobody can come. Yeah. So things and time cannot change. But I was told by females that, listen, this is why it hurts so much when a man cheats, because if you have to go away for 3-4 weeks, months, whatever, and you hold it, the man should hold it too, because it's not like just because, which kind of conflicting to me, because I've heard a lot of females say, listen, to wanting sex is a mind over matter thing. Like, if them turn it off and say no sex is no sex, no matter who, or if it's mad in them bed, from them tell themselves, and which me not know if, well, apart from Mr. Reed here in the story that I just read a while ago, I don't know of many men who can say, I'm turning off sex. Like, I don't want to have no sex. I'm good. I don't know. I don't know. But like I say, I was told in that show that, listen, as much as men want sex and want it every day, then, but this is what I believe with all my heart. If you're with somebody, like me, I say no, this is based on the question I ask. If your spouse was get up out of the blue, nobody now get up out of the blue and just say, enough time church, if you fight with people, if you say, listen, you can, I come at church and I take posts and thing and you live with your baby father and I'm not married. So, if it been a big thing, come in at the office, sit down with me, we talk, or whatever, find out what I'm plans for you. And you're not even if you have no ring. Because contrary to a lot of people believe that, okay, you have to have a wedding, big wedding ceremony to get married. It did nothing like that. You can just go to a judge and make them do it. Or you can go to your pastor. If you're not a big gown where you go spend how much $1,000 for. But then that is beside the point. I think every female, like, I think there are some females who would say, if me not get the whole big thing, then it don't make no sense. Yeah, if me not get the whole shebang, like the whole, limousine come for me, and I exaggerate a little bit here, but yeah, it don't make no sense. I don't want no secret nothing, and that is something I hear females complain about, just to say, them no want no man who I go just, like I made a joke about this walking trophy song. I said, trophy, why would you want to liken yourself to a trophy? And then she put walk into it. I've never seen a trophy walking. Like, trophy is something you get and you just put it on one place and it stay there, so on every now and then you dust it off and all of these kind of things. That's what you do with trophy. So females complain and say, I don't want to be no trophy. Or figuree. That is the word from in the 90s and the 80s and 70s. Figuree. No woman I want to be no figuree. And I've seen a lot of posts on Facebook that are like, if him can't show you off. And me I say, I don't care what nobody wants to say. For me, some of the best and memorable relationships that I've ever had are the secret ones. The one them when nobody no know, not even our sister no know, not even our mother no know. Our mother thinks that we are a good friend. Yeah, me did enjoy them relationship that way. I don't know. Hey, Tonet, Trency, what's up? Yeah, secret. Nobody no know we business. We know what we want to know and we do what we want to do and these things. Yeah. Those are some of the best. But when you reach a stage now where everybody have to know your business, then all kind of something, man, people start tell you something where you not even want to hear, you know, then it just get toxic and you're like, this not nice anymore. Come on, no think. Tell me, if I lie me, I tell you, no tell me, say I lie me, I tell you. Think back. Some of my nicest relationship, maybe they're not with the last a long time neither. But some of the nicest relationship the mono ever have are the ones them where are just you and the person. No one no need for no one. Or no, then a public, you know, and nobody no know nothing. Yeah, and something else with that sweet me see. But all places with my girlfriend and man did I look them and not even know I'm my girlfriend, and the two of us look at one another and I did it laugh and I say, what chat? I'm not chatting and I go on and I do them thing. And of course not no wrong because I'm there. Maybe if me never didn't know and she had take chat then would have a problem. But that's just me. Yeah, people different. I know this guy himself, listen, him got jerk fest already with him girlfriend and this white man like her half. And the amount of Heineken him and his friend them drink, as every minute she just bring to Heineken. I'm like, to me, that no, I couldn't have my girlfriend. I do that. Something else I couldn't stand is if you collect money from one woman. First and foremost, me not one of them kind of man. Anybody who know me knows I'm always working. But if you know say I get money from one next man for give you money, like how men really deal with that? I don't get it. I don't understand. You know what she had do to forget it. So, for those of you just joining us, we are looking at this story in the Gleaner, published in the Gleaner. This young man is saying that he's unmarried and he's celibate. First and foremost, because as I tell you, me face some of them people are lied. I think some of them choir people there, me choir leader, all of these things, because it's hard. It's not the easiest thing to not that I'm saying all of them. Because there's no way you're going to find one all in a human being we're talking about. You have people who are blessed. But am I unfair to say there are things that females can do easier than males where sex is concerned? Like me, I say, I have a lot of female friends and them say that if them just lock off them mind, it start from there. So no care what. Me hear females who say me go out with man already and at man who me like and all of these things. But me just tell myself, say, you want no. So nothing gonna happen. Chef, big up yourself. Nobody have to know. See there. Yeah, man. But that's the point of me I'm making a fab. When nobody no know, just think back of those days. When nobody no know your business is the nicest. Well, for me, some of. I mean, no, I'm married, so everybody have to know. Although me get some cousins, me ever tell them about that. The nights I say, me never get to tell everybody, and of course, me couldn't afford to invite everybody that I knew. So, the same as we got married, waiting to get seated, I take one photo and I drop it on Facebook, and of course, it was my my DP. And the amount of cussing them, not even tell my wife them something. The amount of cussing them I get, and me get from cussing from some people where we did there, secretly there, and me did all try look them back a couple of times, and them I say, nope, I don't. When I leave, when I go back, and all of them foolishness. So now, if you never in a note with me, however, where I go cuss me for? Me married, no, yes, and then no, them always draft, but at least I could have tell me. Me think me I a friend, and I'm like, man, so that is what social media is for. Look at the president now. Him want to say things, him just tweet. And everybody know same time, you don't have to. So yeah, get some big cussing. But yeah, man, the secrecy thing. Yeah, man, respect Nigel, and I don't know if it's still running, but I saw Nigel, the owner of Wilkes Cuisine, putting out that he's looking some staff. So if you're in the Port Antonio or its environs and you're looking a job, maybe you want to link up Nigel Thompson Chef. And yes, so you can utilize Facebook other than just scroll and fast in people business. So you can reach out to him, send him a message, find out if he's still in search of people, and I can drop. While I'm there, since me have community notice board, remember that we are still asking people to vote for Miss Portland. So I don't care which parish you come from. Please vote. Go to my page or go to JCDC JCDC page, some competition, something. I don't remember exactly what it is now. And look for the Portland girl. Alright? Look for Miss Portland and vote for Miss Portland, because Miss Portland is our own Fably's daughter. So yes, we want some good news. Just like how we did vote, and she win Miss Portland, we want her to go on and win everything we win. Them still did want you. Actually, probably can't be the thing, so you know. But then me I said no, sir, because me and you did there, and then no, me know say alright, I'm gonna make a big move, and maybe me draw back for you, and you said no, and then when we get married, now you go vex. Like why not have to vex both? Like me don't know, my mind kind of different, and it's few people actually think like me. I always say this, and maybe I'm an experience I have, cause as teenager, I have friend we got there with my girlfriend, and well, not at the same time, but still them do stuff. One of them was very adventurous. Him actually, I think I was in Kingston, and him take out Louvre to kiss the girl through the glass. But at the time, we did kind of the panel break, so I don't consider that as cheating. So yeah, my friends have gone after, which me not believing at that. I can't recall looking. If I find out one of my friend them, which I have this friend, good friend, where we have similar likes. So like. I will see somebody for the first time and I will like, wow, I like something about this girl. Because everybody are like that. You have your type that you like. And I find out that we have similar thing and I just know that's that. But if me know say him mess with nobody or him like somebody or them a go out, me just left that at that. But seriously, if any of my ex decide that they're going to date friends, best friend, whatever it is, do I have a best friend right now? I'm not sure. I'm not say friend, I say family. They're free. I don't have a problem because I don't get this secrecy, this unwritten rule. More so with females to say, if them and the person break up, then like even this guy we I talk about now in the Gleaner, like me feel say one of them girl who I'm fine when I meet his criteria, which I'm going to read it again, just the criteria part for those of you just logging on, which I believe, like the Gleaner said, this is the reason why I'm single. And it's not like it's not like he wants to be single. I have him reasons why I'm single because him I look for a perfect woman. Them still at one. It's the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen competition page. Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. So please go to, and the reason why I want to send them directly there, I saw persons liking the picture on my page on Portland Progress page, and I'm not sure if the votes transfer. So I want you to go directly to Miss Jamaica Festival Queen competition page and vote for Jessica Hartley, which you're going to say Miss Portland / am I missing a topic here, DP? I think I pinned the topic, so you should see it. Unmarried and celibate. The brothers of the church speak out. So I was looking at, or we are looking at this this brother who is in the church and him say no sex. So I was also asking, I don't know, so my brain's there. If your partner get up and just said them want to practice celibacy, like what would you do? How would you handle that? Because if you're unmarried and them say, which I don't know, maybe this is something where church girl use. Yes, I did a story the other day. And the guy was complaining because him saying that this big woman from school days and him having girlfriend now and they're supposed to be getting married. And she tell him says she want to stop have sex until they get married. So there are persons who actually use this celibate thing, but at least that is you have a definite time to say until we get married and they're engaged, so you know that we're talking about a period. But if your spouse, trust me, if me have, well, me not a biological sister, but if me have any one of my female friends and them link me up and them say, I have something to tell you. You know, so my boyfriend just say, right, that's something I tell him, say, baby, move on with your life here. Move on with your life. Because I don't know many men who refuse, some of them have to fight so hard and pay a bag of money. And you have it in the form of your girlfriend and you're going to say no, you don't want it anymore. No, maybe his interests have changed. And sad to say, but you have guys in the church who they go on that is single disguise, I don't want no girlfriend, I am living based on what the Bible say and all of these things, which is a different kind of sexuality than kind of take on them looking something else. And yeah, me or some room, I'm not even to want to report them or say them because people are going to say I'm reporting. Hey, Erica, welcome. No, it doesn't. See, so she's saying that it doesn't transfer. Fabi's saying that when you vote on my page, it does not automatically transfer. So please go to Miss. Alright, see the link there? Even make it easier for Uno. So Uno just click the link there, and Uno will be able, and I'm going to pin it since it's 10:24. Felisa, call me now, man, and talk to me and make me hear, make people them hear what was your point last night, the great discussion that we have. You can call me on Messenger. Just dial me number. Just go to Messenger and call me. So I chose to do this topic this evening because Felisa Bailey, who is joining us for the very first time, shared it and she said, no, I'm gonna get it. Celibate and woman good in a bed, like, oh, that come in. So this brother is saying that he has his list, and I'm going to go over the list, or detail list. When asked what was on the specific list, Reed was very detailed. Quote, I asked God first for a woman who can pray. I want her to love ministry, not because I do, but because she has a genuine love to see people get saved into the kingdom. And I want her to know God for herself, having her own personal relationship with him. End of quote. If you thought the list ended, there's more, much more. Quote, now on paper, this might look like a super spiritual woman like Ellen White that I am asking for. Nope, not at all. Because I also want a woman who is unconventional. I don't know what that means. Oh no, know what that mean? Unconventional. Is from the West Indies or has a West Indian background. Believe in Genesis 1:28, which means be fruitful and multiply, which says be fruitful and multiply. Solving and playful, loves to travel and do new things. Is strong to let me know when I'm going down the wrong path. These days, brethren, there's a wrong path where we grew up and here's a wrong path, and females will push you down there. Yeah, that she not forgot to tell you, say, Lord help me be myself. Loves football and let me watch it in peace. Can handle things in the kitchen and in the bedroom. Ambitious. So part of it where I think that is where Felisa had a problem with, is because he said that I've created a realistic list in my mind of the qualities I want my girl to have, and if after dating I don't see them coming out, I just end it and move on. Most females may not agree with my political, or most males won't obtain whatever in my whatever. So me thinks at this, so my friend had some issues with, because she's like, okay, then you're going to, I don't get it. You want to test out. So I think somebody actually said it on our page, and me just say me go look for it and share for the few minutes that we have here. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. So somebody did actually answer Felisa question by saying, no, the brother now buying a pussy in a bag. Him, him I got test out. See tier. It wasn't too long ago. So this was what Felisa said that drew my attention. Dude is celibate, but has on his list good in bed. That. How that math's gonna work out? Asking for a friend. And yes, me know exactly who is the friend you're asking for. You hear? Some of we have multiple personality. You know? So why you can't tell the man say you go talk to me for 2 minutes. Hello? I just wake back and hear my name screaming. Can't call. Him have to make that woman. I agree with you, Fably. I'm making, and the Gleaner suggested it. Said the reason why maybe that's the reason why he's still single, because he might look for one woman where a perfect woman, and you have women who are looking for perfect men too. You know, poor thing. So like I said, that's the question Phil was asking for a friend, you know, how that maths out, where, you know, celibate but shingle in bed. So me now with my enough self say, if you say you are celibate, does that mean you are a, I need to get into that. But somebody suggested, let me see if this was a, can't you know, well, you do the exam if you're the celibate and good in bed, adopt unless he was so good he had to quit. Trying to find it. As Felix even tagged me and said that is what the person said. But yeah, somebody was saying, long and short of it, that the man test it out first. So that means I'm gonna break him celibacy to test it out, and then him me think so, cause him sound very meticulous, like him I say him know exactly what him want. You know, she have to be a praying woman, she this, she that, she have to be good in the kitchen. How can he know if she's good in the kitchen when them said the proof of the pudding is in the eating? Him get have to eat from her eat her cooking. Lord help me, I have to think before I talk sometimes. He's going to have to eat her cooking. I was going to say eat her food to tell if she can cook, yes or no. But nothing would be wrong with that. It's just like the way how people stay these days. You know. So Fab saying I forgot to make that the woman there. I may agree with her. Alright, so 10:30. So I wanna know what's the show done, right? So thanks for joining. But let me go back, and this is by no means a bid of insulting any political party. But the reason why I share that story earlier is because I saw Dr. Dayton Campbell making a post, and to me it is misleading, so I even question it. And oh my goodness, I'm not seeing it here because maybe just share it from him. But what Dr. Dayton Campbell shared was basically a notice to say be aware that the government is increasing these fees and yada yada yada, whatever and stuff. And I'm like, there's no way or no place I saw where he included. And I'm looking for why me never screenshot. Did I screenshot it? Let me check, because that came to my mind at one point, because sometimes people put up things and then them take it off. And of course I did not screenshot it. But the point I'm making is the line that says, the last line, and let me read it for you people, just in case you don't know what I'm talking about. User fees for health facilities to go up August 1. And I'm going to read the first line and the last line. Persons with health insurance, non-residents, and private patients will pay more to access services at the public health facilities starting August 1. The last line says Jamaicans who do not fall in any of the above mentioned categories, this is public patients without health insurance, will continue to access the public health services without charge, in keeping with the abolition of user fees for public health facilities. Now, what me simple as it is, I wish me could have did find it, because I know nobody coming a propaganda spreader. The way our Dr. Dayton Campbell make him statement and be aware that the government is going to think, came across like, and as me say, without including those, if you don't read the story for yourself, you're going to see it and get alarmed. Because I see even one of my friends, she's like, what, really, the devil is a liar, tell whatever, as in to say, no, me can't believe, say, this really happened. But if you don't have insurance and you live in Jamaica, then I don't worry about. So that's that. Peeps, we're at the end of the show. I should have said the show done. So until tomorrow night, we still have one more night done. That week I feel like it'll take long for done. We have one more night. I don't know what we're coming with tomorrow night, but I hope you enjoy the show. And I always say, if you can be good, please be careful, and join me back here 8:30 Jamaica time or 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Can be good, be careful. Good night. Don't know what we're coming with tomorrow night, but I hope you enjoy the show, and I always say, can be good,